there's this guy Ryan Selkis who's a long time Bitcoin OG, and he does this. He has this sort of trading fund kind of thing called Messari Capital. They do research into
I've
cryptos
heard
and
of them.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm personally actually not that big of a fan of him, but that's a different story. So he puts out this 150 or 200 page report at the end of every. I think he's done 5 or 6 of them now, and this is serious stuff, like 200 pages. From deep in the industry too. This is not just like some idiot spouting off. This is somebody who knows what's going on. So it's always worth checking out what he had to say. And last year, I reported on this on I think the Christmas show, but he basically put in one mention of Bitcoin Cash in the whole 200 pages, right? And then
Right.
this year, there's no mention of Bitcoin Cash, and there's only one mention of Litecoin. So I'm going to read it out here. It's under section 5.5, memes and ripples. Out of the top 25 crypto assets by market cap, the top three performers in Q4 have been Dogecoin, Litecoin, and Ripple's XRP. If you had told me when I started writing around 200 hours ago, I would have done a tweet thread instead and called it a day. So he's got kind of a bit of just dismissing Litecoin out of
He's
hand.
Bill
And
salty
this is,
about it, huh?
but that's right. It's crazy what is going on. That this is this industry heavyweight or whatever. He is on a completely different planet to you and I. let's
Yeah.
be real. He doesn't know about peer to peer commerce or anything. He's written 200 pages about Bitcoin. Of course, gets a lot of mentions and tons of it about DeFi and blah blah blah, like all these different Ethereum and Cardano and all these like speculative products and stuff like that. But he's not reporting at all on peer-to-peer cash. The whole point of Bitcoin as it started, it's just gone off in this completely different direction. So my theory is one that Joel has brought up a bunch of times too, is that we're going to see a bit of a reversion to the mean because the average punter doesn't really care about all this nonsense. At a certain point, they just see people trading and they get the okay, for goods and services, that's going to come back into vogue. But that's my speculation. What do you think of this? Is there a divergence happening in the industry between the speculation and sort of nonsense and the actual peer-to-peer
Well,
cash
right
parts?
right now in a bear market, yeah, right. I mean, I think you have more of a floor for the coins that get used regularly, right? Because they've been being bought and sold consistently over the course of the last few years, which has kept them from rising as high as the other ones. And I think we'll keep them from sinking as low as the other ones. So most of these like ones that blow up, there's some sort of instrument in place that prevents you from selling or incentivizes you not to sell. So it's yield, or there's like some sort of airdrop they're going to do, right? Or it's just a real big pain in the ass to actually turn it into anything besides it's locked into some sort of ecosystem. If I'm going to go buy an NFT or if I'm going to do this or that, I have to hold this asset. And it's not easy for me to go and just use it or get rid of it or sell it, right? So it just messes with the kind of liquidity of that market.